welcome to Beauty Over 70 with Lee. And if this is your first time stopping by, I am Lee and I welcome you to the channel. I hope you'll stick around. I have always done neutrals for several years in my home. This year I did a 90-degree turnaround and I have pulled out all the colors of the burnt orange, the mustard yellows, the greens, and all those deep, rich colors for fall that I do so enjoy. So I went out, I done some shopping that I showed you in the haul. A lot of the things I dug out that I had, and I done some shopping for 2 or 3 stores. So I invite you to stick around and see how I decorate my kitchen. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you more than you will ever know. So stay tuned and let's get to decorating. To get my motor running, I always start with a cup of coffee when decorating in the kitchen, using my Starbucks zero sugar and my good old favorite Keurig coffee. That would be going in there. Nothing like a cup of coffee to start decorating your kitchen. My friends, moving on over to my stove, I'm lighting a very fragrant candle to set the ambiance. I always burn a candle when I'm decorating in the kitchen, and today I just happened to be this very fragrant vanilla praline that I picked up at Kirkland's, I think last year, with my teapot in case I want a hot cup of green tea later. Down in the door, I added a couple of dish towels. Showed you those in the haul. Picked those up, I believe, at Home Goods. I have my salt and pepper, have my utensils. I keep most of my utensils in the big drawer right there to the right of my stove. Add a beautiful embroidered tea towel that I've had this for several years to my white ladder that I picked up at Kirkland several years ago. And back in the corner, I keep my lamp, lights up that corner, and I added one of these little faux vase of kind of a terracotta mustard color. I picked those up, I believe, last year at Target, full of colorful pumpkins on a dish towel. And I'm gonna add this pumpkin, I'm gonna pop him right in there. Give him a little bit of blending in with the towel there. So that's what I done to that counter. And then moving on over, I have my large cutting board there that I use this cutting board right here all the time to chop. And I did add, I do love cutting boards, as we all do. I stood that one up. And then I took another cutting board and I just laid that one flat, as you can see. And then I took a textured bowl and I'm gonna bring that right there with that texture, the wood, and I love that. And I filled it with green and yellow variegated faux pears. And that's how that turned out. I have my cleaning area where I keep my dish soap and my spray and my hand soap and my little scrubber. I have a marble board that I keep here all the time. It's very easy to clean. I brought these out. I had these last year and I just pack them away seasonally and they're about half gone. So I think I'm gonna get another season out of them, and I just brought them out again. And the mustard color actually ties in with all the decor. And to the right, I'm going to add a little bit of life and add a faux arrangement I'm start with that vase that I've had, and I found this little natural looking piece at, I believe, Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to stick that right in there. And that's going to pull everything together there with the soap colors and the entire corner. Here to the left of my sink, little vignette. I found this print at Hobby Lobby with this textured black and white neutral pumpkins, and that was the first thing I purchased this year at Hobby Lobby, and it had it way back, but I knew I wanted that print, and I thought if I don't get it, they're going to be gone. And then I added another neutral arrangement to pull everything together there. And this particular little rope, I found that at Hobby Lobby with the black and beigey caramel, and it has thankful, and I just draped it across there and let it hang out. And then I had that candle holder, which is gray, and I just put a flameless candle in there, and again added another little dish with on a little white easel right there. And I'm going to add a cloche right here. That is one of my favorites. To see the woodworking on that, I think it's so pretty. Add an orange pumpkin to the cloche, and then I'm going to put the top on him, and I'm going to push him right back there with his friends, but he has a pop of color. And then right here, I'm going to add this little textured pumpkin. I'm going to stick the little pumpkin right there. And he blends very well with that decor, I believe. So that is how the little vignette turned out. You can see I have a lamb's ear wreath laying on my kitchen counter. And as a rule, I put these lamb's ear wreaths up here on my white cabinets, and I'm going to zoom up and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. You can see I have taken the one on the counter down, and as a rule, let me zoom around and let me show you what I'm talking about. My friends, I'm going to zoom around and let you see the lamb's ear wreaths that I normally hang year around on my white cabinets. I have the gray ribbon, and as a rule, I leave that ribbon up there. It's about 8 inches or so down. I double it and I put white tape on the inside, and that's how I secure it. So I'm zooming around and let you see that I put it on all of my cabinets except the smaller ones, even going into my pantry. I don't put them on the 2 bottom ones. I'm going to zoom back around. Now my task is cut out for me today on this fall decorating. I'm going to take the gray off and change to my mustard yellow, as you can see right there on the top of my fridge. That's the color that I'm shooting for today. And we're going to see how this turns out. I think it's going to blend. I need the color to pull with these particular. So I have the wreath that I took down there, and I have my strips pre-cut about 8 inches or so. As you can see, the same ribbon, just a different color. And I've had that up there for years, so we're going to see how it turns out. But as I said, I do need that particular mustard yellow to blend in with this very bright colors that I'm using this year. As you can see, that one is done. That is the very first one I done. and I have that one up, and I'm up here, like I said, this is the top of my fridge, and these are the cabinets up here, and I have all my, you get a look at that, and I have these dividers that I can, you know, I can take out, and if I have something big and bulky that I want to put there, I can do that. The wreath, as you can see, I think the gold, the mustard color ribbon's gonna look quite well there. And I just take and fold it, cut my strips when I start, all the same length. And then I just take white duct tape and I add a little piece right there so that double side will stick. They're craft made cabinets, and this is very slippery and everything, so it doesn't hurt my cabinet, doesn't pull any paint off whatsoever. I just use the white, and that's exactly how I put that up there. Very simple. Those two are done. Like 8 more to go. Moving right along, starting along the cabinets with the glass front, so wish me luck I don't fall. It's kind of bad, but what we do for the videos, right ladies? Here we go. And wish me luck that I don't fall. Now you know I have my wreaths, and I redone all of the roping, the ribbon with the mustard gold color to tie in with the decor. Added a little suction hook right there. If you've watched my decor videos before, you know how I like to add wreaths to my fridge. And I'm gonna add this wreath that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, I believe last year. And I'm gonna add that right there to my fridge. Nothing heavy, and it stays put. It's absolutely fine. And I love those colors that are muted. They blend in with the vignette perfectly, in my opinion. And the mustard brown color blends in with the ribbon that I chose. We're right here on the edge of my large aisle. I'm going to do, I normally keep this something like this seasonally all the time. So I'm going to start with a whitewash riser, and I'm going to sit that right there. I come in with the large whitewash with the black ring at the top. Open lantern. I picked this up at Kirkland several years ago, and you've seen me use this before, and I also have the smallest one. This is the large one, and then I have the small one. And I'm going to sit that right on top of the riser. Come in with this little fall wreath. I showed you this during my haul that I picked up at Kirkland's. And I'm going to pop this little wreath right in here. I normally do this seasonally and keep something here. Come in with this large flameless candle in ivory that I keep there. And this gives ambiance. So this is all I do to this little corner right here. My friends, here we are in my little baking area. As you can see, I pulled out my red KitchenAid mixer, my cookbook stand, a Current Taste of Home magazine, added a few plates, add my pumpkin pie dish, added some faux muffins right in there, a tea towel, and some little fall dishes. And there is a wreath that I did find at Hobby Lobby this year with a pumpkin in the center sitting on top of that riser. And that's all I done to my baking area. And to this large island on my corner, I added a woven texture tray, a large lantern. I purchased 2 of these little small garlands. I put one around the lantern. I took the other one and just fluffed it, put it right there in the corner, put my 2-tone variegated chicken that I adore, set him in the center, and that's all I done to that tray with a pumpkin. I added a rope, and that's all I done. My friends, I thank you for watching Beauty Over 70 with Lee today. And I don't do a lot of decor videos. I normally, as a rule, will do one in the spring and one in the fall and one at Christmas, maybe 4 times a year, because after all, I do have a beauty channel. But I appreciate you more than you know, you hanging out with me today and looking at my fall decor video. I am very pleased with the colors that I chose, and I thank you so much for watching. And if you like the channel, I invite you to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you will be notified every time I upload a new video, and that is normally every Thursday. But I have been known to sneak in a new video through the week. So if you hit that notification bell, you will be notified every time I upload a video. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Never take it for granted that I take you for granted, because I don't. I appreciate my subscribers more than you will ever know. I want to leave you with my favorite words. Go out and make today better than yesterday, and always remember that I love you. I will see you next Thursday, my friends. Hope you have a fantastic week. Bye-bye.